Beginning with the Frozen Garden Company summary, it is a health-focused brand offering pre-portioned frozen smoothie kits with real fruit and vegetables with no preservatives and no powders. The company was created to make healthy eating more convenient and affordable and less wasteful. Their current target market includes women ages 30 to 55 and health-conscious professionals. The brand emphasizes convenience, clean ingredients, and a subscription model that drives repeat purchases. Now, going over the problem that they had faced, healthy eating is inconvenient and time-consuming. Over $16,000 is wasted annually on spoiled produce, 86 minutes a day is wasted on cleanup and meal prep, and 60 hours is taken out of the year in grocery shopping alone. Their solution to this is pre-portioned frozen smoothie kits. They include real food, no powders, no preservatives, designed for busy families, all including real fruits and vegetables. Now, going into our new target market that we would like to focus on, beginning with 18 to 25-year-olds, specifically college students and heavy TikTok users, and then also 23 to 30-year-olds, busy young professionals, and people with high digital engagement. Our digital marketing strategy overview includes the Frozen Lake Garden will implement a content-focused strategy centered on education, convenience, and transparency. The campaign will leverage YouTube and TikTok to deliver high-value, informative content that builds trust, drives engagement, and converts new audience members into subscribers. Now, here's why YouTube and TikTok is actually a good strategy. TikTok has a high discovery algorithm, short-form educational content usually performs well, strong young Gen Z and millennial presence, and it's ideal for quick health tips. YouTube, on the other hand, has a strong search intent platform, long-form educational videos easily build subscriber engagement, great for product demonstration and comparisons, and there is a higher conversion potential due to a deeper engagement system, including their comments, community pages, and people being able to subscribe and follow up on their content.
So starting with promotion and partnership, we came up with the idea of starting a partnership with Meijer. So this would be a corporate level partnership, and this partnership would start to allow Frozen Garden to try out their new ideas to their new target market while obtaining feedback as well. So currently the new target market that we have is new up and coming business professionals. So we would be able to, within our partnership, give out the product to the people at the corporate level, and we would be able to obtain feedback coming from these employees. And I know that right now, working hybrid is becoming more and more of a normal. So this opportunity would be able to give them, that we would be giving them, is that they could take the product home, that they could realize how great the product tastes, but as well as that, they would be able to understand how quick and efficient it is to make and clean up after creating their smoothie. So the things that we would be able to look at are employee engagement. So it would be very easy for us to send out the Frozen Garden product to the Meijer corporate office, and then in return we would get engagement coming back from the employees on if they liked the taste, if they liked how quick and easy it was to create the product themselves, if they liked how easy it was to clean up after. And then moving on to sales in nearby stores. So working so closely with the Meijer corporate office, we would be able to obtain the sales in the area much faster. So the corporate office for Meijer is located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So we would then be able to more easily obtain the sales in those nearby stores of Grand Rapids. And then finally, social media coming from Meijer and their employees. So these would be things like interactions with posts that we have put out, or even if we came up with a promotional idea to partner with Meijer, then they could put out something if we had a new release of a product going in stores, something like that. So moving on to our timeline, from months 1 to 3, this would be very, very basic. We would start by taking surveys and testing out our new message to our new target market. This is going to be able to allow us to get a feel and an understanding for who is interested and who is not. In this time frame, we would be getting feedback if we needed to change our message or if our message was doing really well. And then moving on from months 4 to 6, This is where we could start to introduce something new, like a smoothie packet for the 5 days of the work week. Um, so how this would work is we would create an email subscription, and if employees were signing up for this email subscription, then we would be able to send them something out that would be basically a 5 day work week packet coming from different flavors um, for them to try. And obviously, they would be able to create their smoothies over the 5 days of the 5 day work week. So that also targets our new business professional employees. And then moving on. So the second half of our timeline is going to look like months 7 to 9. We are going to be able to start to increase the ad spend on our social media that is performing well. And then we'll also, in turn, be able to pull back on our social media posts that are not doing as well, whether it be the message, maybe the platform. Then we'll be able to more understand those analytics. And then we'll be able to start pushing added content, so promoting the new work week products if they start to do well. And then in months 10 to 12, we can introduce a loyalty and subscription ideas. So how this would look is if our 5 day work week email subscription started to do well, then we could hopefully implement a full monthly subscription. So how this would be is we would send them a package every month of bags of the smoothie mix, so they would be able to at home just get them delivered. Then we could include different products as well, like maybe shaker cups or towels, maybe blades for a blender if we are starting to promote different products like that. It would just give them an opportunity to easily receive frozen garden products. And then finally, we could start to create new holiday and seasonal promotions that compare to the professionals that we're promoting as well. These would be your typical things like a Christmas promotion, a New Year's promotion, things such as this.
I'm going to be talking about our budget, which is $250,000 for the campaign. So our biggest expense is going to be paid social media advertising. TikTok CPMs range from about $8 to $12, and then YouTube ranged from $10 to $15. So with our costs, we were averaging about $10 for CPM, and this is going to help us to get about 10 million impressions on the different platforms, which is huge as we're trying to build brand awareness into a new target market. So it's great to push our videos out as much as we can. The next expense that we'll have is content creation and influencers. So with this, our influencers that we're going to be trying to search for is going to be the mid-tier influencers, so about 50,000 to 250,000 followers. And with that, they average about 2,000 to 6,000 per campaign. So in our breakdown, we were planning to do 6 different partnerships at about $5,000 each, and then $15,000 into the production and the editing, because we don't want these to be low quality. We want them to be high quality and good videos we can use in the future for ads, so that's a bonus as well. And then photography and other creative assets, we were going to put $5,000 towards. So with the content creation as well, it's a great way to build the trust with the Gen Z and millennials, which are a couple of the target markets that we are trying to hit. And again, using the high quality and reusable content, it's going to be great when we can use it for an ad in the future and not have to pay for that. So yeah. Okay, the next expense that we will have is the AI integration and marketing tools. We're planning to have about $23,000 to $25,000 for this. Our costs are estimated, so they're not an exact number. So $5,000 we're planning to put into the chatbot setup for our website, so something that can answer all the frequently asked questions or any simple things like that for our customers before having to send them to a human, just so that it will save us time if it is something that the chatbot can answer. $8,000 we're going to be putting towards AI emails, so different platforms and stuff that can have automated emails that will be sent out. And then $8,000 to $10,000 being put into the ad optimization, so to help keep those ads running and reaching our The next expense we'll have is Meyer partnerships. So we were planning about $35,000 for these. So yeah, again, all these numbers are average or are estimated. So about $12,000 will be put into different store displays, so advertising, sampling events where people can actually try our product and kind of let us know. We're planning to put about $10,000. Co-branding marketing, so any signs that have both of our logos on them, we plan to have about $8,000 into that. And then different employee incentives, we were planning about $5,000. So employees that are willing to help and try this out and promote it, we want to give them something back as well. So okay, our budget, subscriptions, $20,000 we're planning to put into this. In it, it's going to include different referral rewards, launch discounts, email campaigns, and landing page development. So getting that up and running. The next cost I will have is our research and testing. So survey incentives, those that want to participate, we're going to help and give them something back. And then focus groups will be another thing as well, so that we can get detailed insights on what we should change and anything like that. And then backup funds, we're going to put $5,000 aside for it, just in case there's anything with different market shifts, if we need to adjust any of those underperforming campaigns or any other problems that we may face. We want to have a little bit of a leeway and a little backup so that we aren't stressing and running dry on everything that